Welcome back, everyone. We're bringing you another video here at McKay's. We're going to do something a little different today. And in saying that, what I did is I went ahead just to figure out exactly what they were going to give me for these kind of inexpensive records that I've collected over through state sales, garage sales, other little thrift places. I've actually counted them, so that way we can go through and see when we're done, see how many they took, see the difference in kind of a breakdown of what I got store credit wise versus how many I did. So I've got 234 records. I evenly stacked the bins, so there's 78 a piece in each bin, but when I get them back I'll see what the total is, because I'll just sometimes I take a little bit out of each bin, so and then I'll consolidate. But right now we've got in the 3 bins that you can turn in at one time, I've got 234. I did bring about 5.5 boxes today, and we emptied 1 big box and then 2 smaller boxes. So like I said, I've got 2 big boxes and maybe 3/4 of one of the smaller boxes left, so that'll be in the next run. So but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go ahead and count up and see what we had as far as a total, and then that way we could figure out kind of what we're getting dollar wise, because the last previous videos that everyone's been seeing, we just kind of been showing the bins and the process, and then showing the credits we've been getting back, but we really haven't figured out what the average for each record is. Like I say, we don't have a lot involved in these. I don't pay a lot for these just because they're from the 50s and 60s. Some of them even older. I used to do 78s. I don't deal in 78s anymore just because they're so fragile, and even McKay's here doesn't take 78s. And I used to go to Second and Charles, and they don't take 78s either. So I just quit using them. They're heavier. They're more fragile, and so I just don't deal in 78s. But as far as coming here to McKay's, they definitely deal in more of the older stuff than Second and Charles does. So if you guys are anywhere where there's a McKay's and a Second and Charles, I definitely recommend McKay's over Second and Charles. If you're in a spot that's only got a Second and Charles, because they are a larger brand, they have more locations, utilize them as best you can. But if you ever get into the southeast here in Tennessee, and I think they have a couple other locations in North Carolina and stuff like that, please check out McKay's. And like I say, they don't do anything for me except take my stuff and give me a store credit, and I come back and get more useful things. So they're not paying me in any way. It's just fun to come here. This is just an outlet for me. But there again, I'll go ahead and post another video here in a little bit of how many was left and what the store credit was, and then we can kind of see what the average was. But we appreciate everybody tuning into our content. We'll continue to add as things, as we find out new things to do. But please like, share, subscribe, and we'll continue to keep bringing you content like this. We appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next video.